for you and your audience. Okay, choose who can participate, set delay between messages, and hide or put people in timeout. Manage held for review, add moderators to your channel. I don't know. I hope nobody jumped on here and was all like, hey, I'm gonna beat you up. I hope not. That's not nice. Anyways, good morning, everyone. We're going to be setting the rope up, and I am getting bit by fire ants. They are all over me, actually. Holy crap. Oh, man, I got fire ants all over me. Man, I was like, what in the world's biting me? It feels like fire. I'm going to bite it. Take that, ant. I'll bite you back. Yeah, I just bit an ant on live. That's gross. Did it again. Freaking hate ants. They'll learn. They'll learn not to do that again. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get set up. Let's take a look at all the gear we got to play with today. So I was going to go over the different types of ropes, and then I'm going to do a part 2. Hopefully I can link that video into this video. I don't know how to do that yet. I get lucky with the shorts and the highlights. Maybe I got to make a highlight to go with it. We'll see. Okay, so first off, let's get away from this ant bed. It's huge. Anyway, we're going to climb old that tree we climbed the other day in the rain. I could have picked a better day, but it didn't. So let's take a look at the gear we're going to play with. You have to excuse me for 1 second. Go like this. There we go. It's a nice day out though, everyone. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day to come out and climb and do things. I was like, I thought I forgot my lighter. I don't condone smoking, everyone. Nobody smokes cigarettes after you. Probably shouldn't do it on camera, but I do enjoy my cigarettes. I started smoking when I was 8 years old. Alright, first things first, let's pull the throw ball out. So we got that. I'm actually going to set the camera down. This is kind of silly. Man, that ant really bit the living tar out of me. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, so we got the throw ball. We got our white Samson Arborplex rope, breaking resistant. We got our lanyard, could be in better shape. Ignore that. Our Weaver saddle, Siegel and Pussick, robot arm. We got this thing. And then we're going to discuss this rope and why I should quit using it, but I still keep climbing on it. I like sketchy biz. Hey, good morning, everyone. We're going to do a climbing demonstration, and I'm actually going to set up the line now so y'all came out a good time. Eric faded this. Right on, man. Right on. So let's go ahead and, since I don't have a throw bag, I'm going to use this here bucket to set the line in that tree here. There's not really any dead wood there. It's a willow oak, and it's pretty sturdy. So let's get that line set. I'm gonna go get the throw ball. Excuse me. I'm wearing my Mortal Kombat shirt, guys. I enjoy it. All right, let's go get the throw ball. So just 1 second, I also got to hit the do not disturb. So I got the throw ball. I got to hit the do not disturb because if somebody calls, it's going to interrupt everything. All right, turn on the do not disturb. And then 1 second, I got to share this to Facebook. And just like that, I'm back, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're going to set up. There's an ant that bit me and I ate it. Freaking thing. Last time he bites me. Hope you enjoyed your last meal. I got my Vegeta socks on too. Alright. We're just doing a small climbing demonstration and stuff like that. We're going to set the line. I got to empty out. Oh man. Well, that'll have to pass. I got seeds from a empress tree from Japan. It's an invasive species of tree and they're all over the inside of my tote. I was going to make bonsai trees out of them. I like trees. Anyways, so I got the seeds in here. I gotta be careful not to dump those out. I don't want to be like a hazard to the environment. It's not an indigenous tree. You don't want to get in trouble for that, or responsible for that. I think it would have a hard time taking over, to be honest with you, especially in the area I'm at. All right, so we got this zingot string. I'm gonna set it up over here inside the crate over here. I'm gonna empty it out because I don't have a throw bag right now. I didn't bring it, so I just put on this spool. At least I'm not letting y'all go through the murder of me having to wind this thing up. I'm doing that off camera. At least y'all can see me at least unwind it. I am working for this video, so I'm actually not making anything. I'm just doing it for free for now. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll get there eventually. It's because of you guys, so thank you. I do give my support to my fans and everyone who watches. I appreciate it. It's all on my posts on YouTube. They made it more like a platform that you can comment on Facebook and everything else. It's kind of strange. I don't know if y'all knew that. So if you created your own YouTube channel, you could essentially do the same thing. I got here some fat ladder. That is solid. Also, in case I get attacked by a vampire. Oh crap! A vampire has entered our home base. You know, the WKUK. That's so funny. Oh, Hamlet, Hamlet, Hamlet. I never get tired of that video, I swear. Me and my girlfriend were talking about it. And for the picture, I put that picture on our profile because in lieu of Valentine's Day, you know, I love my girlfriend, so I want to show my support for my girlfriend by putting her and our picture together on there. I asked AI to turn it into anime. They did pretty good. And then I told it to add Neo Tokyo. And then add hearts. And then, yeah, it was fun. But that's about all the AI I use. I make it do my bidding. And my math, because I suck at math. No, but really though, the analytics, I've been keeping up with everything. It's been going. I'm just putting the string in the box so I can throw it. I'm sorry for the bad commentary and my ugly knees. All right, there we go. I'm probably going to make a knot. I'm probably not even going to get it in the first shot, and all this is pointless. All right, let's get this ball thrown up in the air. Let's see if we can sink that shot. Got to be close. Here we go. All right, we got the ball. I just want to hit the main fork right there. All right, here we go. I get it? I didn't get it. Oh man, that's terrible. All that work for nothing. That's okay. I'll just throw the string out over here. There's not many sticks and stuff on the ground. Sun's right in my eye. Oh, that's terrible. Missed again. Oh. I'm probably gonna catch a piece of grass off of here. It's gonna screw it up. It's gonna screw it up. I don't know it. Nice, sunk it. Very good. I think I can hop that limb off of there. All right, so I got the rope set. Let's go grab the rope. I got the Arbor Flex. So Samson, I should have hashtagged all that, shouldn't I? I should have hashtagged it. Let's use this one because it's a long enough rope. Last time I didn't have a long enough rope when I came to climb this the last time. So Let's go over here. My cigarette's not lit, so technically I'm not smoking it. They always go out, but it's just there. I don't know if y'all ever noticed my videos, like I just got a cigarette hanging out my mouth. It's half lit or lit it and all. I don't know why. I guess I probably shouldn't smoke on camera. Oh crap. I dropped the camera. I'm a big goofball. Alright, that's not gonna work. My vampire steak is not working. I'll give it a twist. I knew I should have brought my hatchet. I could have spiked that thing into the ground. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now that I got a bunch of hitchhikers on my rope, oh boy, let's go ahead and get this rope undone. I do mine different from everybody else, but it keeps it whenever somebody goes in the truck, is go grab that rope. They can't just pull the tail and screw it up, because that's what's going to screw it up. Don't screw it up. You just got to untie it, that's all. Then you can take it like this. Move throwball. You would, wouldn't you? There you go. Go get your turn. You already had your turn, throwball. I just spin it out like that. Just so. That's the end I'm actually using, so it's not a mess. You think it's a mess, but that's the end that's actually going up in the tree. All right. All right, now we got the throwball. Throwball's ready. All right, we got the throwball in there. Let's go ahead and show you how to assemble this. Now, the throwball, the ones that they sell, the notch ones, I think they lied about the lead though. I saw a post on Facebook. That's so funny. The guy commented they lied about the lead. Ah, that's funny. It's probably copper. Probably copper pellets. Anyway, so you take that, it's got the little thing. You can put the carabiner on it. But to make it go over the branch a lot easier than it would be if you tied like a bow into it, just don't do that, don't do that. You can tie the string to it if it's like a tight fork. Usually I'd just rethrow it. It ends up being a headache. So anyways, you just go through the carabiner like so. Put your thumb out like this. And just wrap around your thumb one time over. Then one time over the back. Like this. And now you got a scaffolding hitch. Take it like this. Pull it tight. And that's how you attach it to the throwball. I mean, that's how I'd recommend. You can tie it different. It's just a matter of what you like. And I told you I'd do the throwball wind up off camera. So I'll just set it in the crate. All right. I should just throw it in the crate, but let's put the string in here like this for now. We'll just pretend it's a foldable crate. We'll just pretend. You know what I really like is those electrical roll wheels. The ones that wind up the electricity cords. You know, extension cords. Excuse me, I had a burp. Couldn't form words. Ugh. There we go. The good thing is though, if I leave the string in there like this, I can throw it again straight out the crate. I just got to be very careful not to jumble it around. It's going to make a knot. I probably won't do that. I hope the ain't turned off. Yesterday, one of the comments turned off on there. I'm not sure why. Well, ain't that a conundrum? Oh, well, there's something I can show you too. So, say it doesn't come down, and you don't want to like screw up your hand. You just take your carabiner. Don't lose your pulley. Just don't. It's just gonna open up anyways. Don't. It ain't worth losing. You can wrap it up like this. Just wrap it around your carabiner over and over and over again until you get enough friction. Keep your cordage on it. Just so you have something to grab onto. And just yank it down. Make sure you hold the other end of the spring. Okay, and then once it gets through, it's usually just like a tight fork. It's a little tip to help you out. Don't try this at home. Call it, do a trained professional. I thought about opening a climbing school, so if somebody wanted to learn or pay me as an instructor, climbing instructor, wouldn't be no more than a gym trainer fee, you know what I mean? If you wanted to learn, because I think it's just a good workout. You get an all-around body workout just climbing trees. I'm over a limb up there. We're gonna fix that too. There we go. Awesome. All right, there we go. You can tell spring's coming. 60 degrees out over here in Somerville, South Carolina. All right, now we got the rope back, right? But I got a little bit of a problem up here. Up there, I got it over a limb, so I got to get that right. Let's see if we can do that. Always take your carabiner off. You don't want to get smacked by it. All right, so you take the carabiner out, and your scaffolding hitch will come out. So go ahead and lock that out like this. We'll walk the rope out just so we can get this drop down in the fort. All right, now we got it. There we go. Now, eventually I will start I got to get more stuff. And just let this rock back and forth till it slides down to the fort. You don't want any mishap. We're actually not even going that high, but this is just a demonstration on how to foot lock. So it really doesn't matter. That's a good solid branch there. I mean, that thing's probably bigger than my whole torso, so yep. You do a small double. If you're like doing DDRT or something like that, yeah, you would be like this. See what I'm saying? And then you can also use your shoes as propels. So yeah, it's a great exercise. Gives you rope burn in between your knee though. But yeah, we can give you a small demonstration of how to do that right now. So the rope goes on the inside of your knee, on the outside of your right foot. You hang yourself with your hands like this because we ain't got no tie point. So this is old school gym style, you know what I mean? We're Gundam style. And then this foot sweeps it. Then you grab it. You lock it in with your feet like that. Stand up. Like that. Like I said, we're not going to go very high. I don't want to have to like put on like hard hats and stuff like that. You know, everybody needs to practice good PPE. I highly recommend that. I forgot my shades. I just wanted to make sure I produced some content today. I've been really consistent with that, so driving my girlfriend mad. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. I like to exercise. If I don't do this, I won't sleep anyways. Okay, so we got... Did I lose that carabiner? Oh, I said that, dude. Oh, I knew I was going to lose it. There's the pulley. There's the carabiner. Okay, I got it. Okay, now we can go ahead and tie the knots. We'll tie the knots What kind of knot you want to tie? Tell me in the comments. You want the Swabish, the Distal, or the VT? Because those are the only three I know. I'm waiting. Oh, try it. There it goes. Here we go. What knot should I tie? Question mark. We'll do orange. No, we do red because we're in Mortal Kombat shirt. That's the closest to red I can get. I'm sorry, it won't let me pick anything different. And start Q&A. Nope. There we go. Maybe like that. Yeah, so it's not all up in the way. Is it in the way? There we go. We put it out the way. I think I slid it out the way. Okay, so. Did I lose my prusik already? Everything's so easy to lose here. Everything looks like the ground. So before, if anybody doesn't answer or know any tying knots, I can understand. I get it. So let's go with something that is super safe. Promise it will never drop you and it'll feel like a 10-ton elephant. So if you want that full resistance climbing and to get that grr strength, let's go pump some iron. Let's do that. We'll do the distal knot. I did a small temporary thing. It was terrible yesterday. I think I could have done a better demonstration. So basically when you tie the distal knot, it's like tying a clove hitch. Like so. This is a clove hitch. Okay, so, and then it crosses like that. That's your clove. Now what you want to do is back out the longest tail end from the top. And you want to take that gap in there, and you want to take it and you want to wrap it. 1, 2, 3 times. And I'm telling you, this is not a whole elephant. You think the Blake's hitch is bad. Oh God. This thing is annoying. But if like it's one less wrap, it won't hold you. And depending how heavy you are, you have to put another wrap. And then it's even tighter. Looks easy, right? No, it's not. Wait till you put weight on it. It's going to be terrible. But we're going to do it anyways. So for novices that are just beginning to climb and you're very nervous about slipping and falling, I highly recommend this knot. You won't be scared. You'll be like, yep, that'll hold me. I didn't fall a bit. He was right. So you put your pulley on. Make sure you got your 2 eye holes on this side. Okay? You go like this. And then go like this. So eye hole on each side goes on each side of the pulley. Okay, then you can pick your favorite color carabiners. They come in all sorts of colors, and I got a blue one. All right, now you have fully engaged and terminated your distal knot. It is fully ready. Now you just need to tie the other end. We'll do a variation of having to do single line with this as well, if you like, because I would recommend that too. If you're a novice and you're just learning and you're doing the foot locking. So you could go ahead and put your carabiner into the top hole if you want. It matters not. And there'd be only no difference. You wouldn't actually have to change your setup for single line from this very far at all. Okay, so now we're going to tie a termination knot. Let's tie the fisherman's knot. So that one's really easy. Let's get some slack so I can get you up close how to tie the fisherman's knot. Okay, you could do the same thing like I told you with the scaffolding, but really you could just wrap 1, 2, 3 around the main line. I don't have enough rope. Let's go a little higher. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's all you need is really 3. I mean, you can go 4, but it really doesn't matter. It really don't. And then out of those 3 loops that you just made around the main part, take your tail and just run it back through. Some people throw the tail out a little sooner, but it's kind of irrelevant. And that should just slide down. You could just tie the scaffolding hitch, but it'd be against like protocol if I taught you anything different. So I don't want to get nobody hurt. And definitely don't try this at home. But for those who are like novice climbers, got the gear, know what they're doing a little bit, this is very helpful information for you. And you can just feel just with this completion here, it's got a lot more friction unless I'm pulling down on this end. That's a lot of friction, like a lot. But yeah, it's no problem as you're pulling down and I'm pushing up. That's no problem. But as you're trying to come down and you put weight, I've got my hair stuck in there. It's not fun. Okay, so now let's demonstrate how to foot lock with this and why this is a much better system on a clothesline. If you're climbing clothesline, why it's a much better knot if you're a novice. Tie this knot so you don't have any falls, no slips and falls. Okay, so we got our gear. I got the Weaver saddle, double D floating D. They say in that climbing course I went to that it's not compatible with this system. I say lies. Of course, then I was climbing with 9/16, but that's not compatible, but they said my saddle wasn't compatible. Whatever. You got your saddle on, booyah. We're not going high off the ground. I don't want to have to go through the whole 9 of all that. We all know it's safe. Don't try this at home. Practice better PPE. Don't be me. Okay, there we go. That's why it's a fun saddle. I don't like the other ones. This one's fun. Okay, so you take your bottom blue one that we were discussing earlier. Take it, flip it in like so, and then pull up. You got the mechanical advantage of the, sorry guys. All right, my chicken legs are in the air. Yep, and then it holds. That's all you really need to do. And if you're worried about the tail, I guess you could tie a little half hitch there if you wanted. You could dress it up so it's not dangling. Yep, just like that. So yeah, it definitely holds. It's definitely a great knot. I definitely recommend it. You could always do the hip thrust. Get you about 3 or 4 feet above the ground. Like so. Okay. And then I can tilt it back just a little bit like this. Right. Now when you're foot locking with this system, the rope goes on the inside of your knee, on the outside of your right foot. The left foot sweeps it, stick it on top, and then go on up. Now if you want less resistance, just keep tight with your hands and it should all fall into place. And then if you want to rappel, you just pull down on the knot, like so. That's no problem there. All right, so that's how that knot works. Now, if you want to try it on single line, you don't really have to change much. I can show you how to do that. We can do that. Y'all want to do that? We'll do it with that single rope. Oh, all right. So with this, the only thing that changes is you just put this here. We're going to use this in a minute. We're going to go ahead and pull out that thing. Okay, so we got these. Now we take, all right, now we take the other end. We can go ahead and clip out. So we're not going very high. You take this end here that we just tied the Fisherman's knots on. Then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna tie, God damn, it's stuck in the ground for a tripod. All these sticks are frail. That is a frail stick. Okay, so in order to tie this, to tie a termination knot, you're going to need to tie, well, first I got to pull the tail through, don't I? This is nothing like the scaffolding hitch. All right, we got it untied. There we go. So you want to tie a running bowline with a bite. This here is an ironwood tree, and they call it that for a reason. Okay, so you go over. Okay. Now most people, they're tying it, they think they're tying it right by wrapping around the same way. That's technically a clove hitch. In order to tie a real running bowline with a bite, in my opinion, you would go the opposite way. You just went around and then come back and tie the bowline. People don't think it matters. It may not matter. It really doesn't matter. It don't matter, by the way. It doesn't matter. It's just my preference. And then this way, it stays. I mean, it will try to slide up, but the chances are it won't. But having the half wrap the opposite way gives you a little bit more friction in case you have an accident up there. So if somebody could tie more rope to this and then lower me down, because that's how you'd have to do it, because I didn't pull the slack up and show you a midline knot. But we could do midline knots on another video. Different ways I do different things. Okay. Now with the single line ascend, this is a little bit different. Just a little bit different. We have the same distal knot that we just tied, and all we did is take that anchor point that was here and tie that anchor point over there. And so instead of it being attached to you, you've got a whole step advantage. We're going to tie a different knot though, because I'm not pulling a 10-ton elephant through this knot. That's just insane. So we're going to tie a different knot. We're going to tie VT this time. I know I said I was going to leave it, but I don't need that kind of a workout. I did go to work yesterday. Okay, so to tie VT, Valdotain Tresse. I pronounced it right this time. I got it. Yeah, the Valdotain Tresse. Tresse. Okay, so you just take your rope like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wraps. One on the facing side of you, the other side facing towards me. Okay, now the side that's facing towards me over the top goes underneath this one, and then they continue to wrap like so, and then you close the knot. Okay, then you take your pulley, you open her up, throw it on through, clip it in. I choose you, Pikachu. You're not even yellow, it's blue. Okay, there we go. Now we got the blue. This is now our repelling point. I should have backed up a little bit on the camera, but I figured getting close you could see the knot, so whatever. Okay, so every carabiner is different depending on which way they open, you know. So basically this has the up arrow right there, and Eric, don't blame me if you watching this. I already paid you $100 to this. I know it's worth more than that, I think. I don't know, but anyways, whatever. Sorry. Anyway, so that locks into the rope like that. It has arrows that tell you it goes up. Now this isn't really to help you ascend, it's to help you descend, because otherwise this will lock up so tight, or it'll get so hot and then fail. You don't want a failure. It'll be catastrophic failure. It'll be terrible. And by the way, I do have a certificate for fall safety, fall rescue, and work positioning. It's not like I'm out here just babbling on about something that doesn't make sense. To most people, it probably doesn't make sense. So I got one of these, they're not paying me for it yet. Good thing I don't know what brand it is. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a Petzl. There you go. Hey, Petzl, I got this Petzl oval carabiner, okay? And, hey, what's up? We're doing climbing. Okay, so we got a Petzl carabiner. We got 25K in this way. And then 8 on this way if you side. Oh no, we are low battery. We got low battery. We got to fix that. Okay. Don't want to lose you guys. Okay, I got it fixed. We were down to 5, man. Almost lost everyone. Everyone like, where'd he go? Okay, I got to dig a finger hole and make the camera sit. There we go. All right, now, okay. So in order to hook up this carabiner, because it opens it, like I always say on my other videos, you want your carabiners to face you. Sorry that it didn't make any sense. But so you want it to go through this way. If you have this particular carabiner, you have to go through the eye hole first, and then clip it to your top hole. Okay, now you clip it to your 2 D-rings here, and then you pull on up just like this. Okay, now let's see if we can get you a better angle while I'm going up. Oh, I need my lanyard for the next step. Okay, now kind of confusing having a lanyard that is the same material that I'm climbing with. I probably should change that out. Plus it has a nick in it. Okay, so you can take your lanyard if you don't have like a chest harness to go with it. This does have an adaptation on the Weaver saddle to put the vest on, and then I could wear the chest descender and stuff, all that, but that's just extra junk I don't freaking need. Why? I love myself more than that. Okay, so you want this to go over your shoulder. It helps to have hair because it kind of blankets the rope from being on your neck. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, and then you clip that to the middle hole of your 3-hole pulley, like so. Okay, then you pull up, and you're gonna have a little bit more sponge because this particular rope has an elongation rate to it. Supposedly if you fall, you're not supposed to use this. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that, but you know what, I did it. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, it'll hold. It holds. It's such a nice day out, everyone. It really is a nice day for a climb. It's 60 degrees out. It's wonderful. Yep, you can always weight check it. It's still got more sponge in it too, really. Not bad. Okay. So, and if you want a foot lock, the whole purpose of putting that rope over your shoulder, like this. Okay. There we go. All right. The whole purpose of putting the rope over your shoulder like that. Okay, so when you go up and you go to foot lock, this part will actually carry up your rope for you. So you go like this, rope on the inside of your knee, on the outside of your right foot, left foot sweeps, step down, hold your position with your hand, sweep again, step on up, and then step on up, just like that. And then now, when you want to rappel, make sure that they make better devices than this. But they make better devices than this. This is really an old one, but if you don't like to spend a lot of money on something you might drop in the woods, I'd just get the cheap stuff. They last about the same. You know what I mean? So there's another demonstration I was going to do today. I didn't know if I was going to do that on a different video or if y'all want to know about it now. But I was going to actually go through a demonstration between the two ropes. But I think I should do a second live video for that, just because then it's more content and it's a totally different subject, you know, in comparison. And why don't I do that? I'll be set up for another live video, and that was the demonstration of single line, foot locking technique, the whole 9. We're not going to get into DDRT. That'll be a video for another time. Like I said, I don't want to go up too high. I want to be comfortable when you climb. That's the whole thing. And you want to wear a hard hat, but like we didn't go above like 7 feet. I mean, come on, step ladder is more than that. I'm not going to hurt myself. That's just ridiculous. Let's just have a good time. This is all about exercising anyways too, and fitness as well. There's a lot of different categories I wanted to put this in because for me this is recreational, and you know, like I said, I'm not making any money off this. I just thought I'd share my content with every one of you, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Otherwise the channel wouldn't be growing. But obviously it's content that's helpful. You know, we're doing knot tying and stuff like that. So let's tune in for the next video. I'm gonna do a setup for the 2 ropes and why it's bad to do rope on rope contact on kern mantle ropes. It's not designed for that. So we're going to cover a whole completely different subject in the next video. I'm actually going to go live and set that up in just a minute. So I'm going to detach all this stuff here, set the next line off camera, and probably put the throw ball away because I'm pretty much going to sum up this video here. But come on back. We're going to go live in about 20 minutes. Give or take, about 20 minutes. And I'll give me a minute to take a break so I can, you know, think about what I got to say so there's no air in the conversation and everything. This is a lot of fun, so sorry, I do get sidetracked. But that was the whole purpose of this video, is how to foot lock a rope. We didn't go incredibly high, so hard hat irrelevant. It wasn't like a big deal, you know. But definitely practice good PPE. It's always very good to do that. Anyways, Thanks for tuning in. Come back in about 20-30 minutes, or hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know when I'm live. It's supposed to send out 3 in 24 hours, so there's definitely going to be 2 more going out. So, all right, everyone. Thank you, and I'll be right back.